What's up, you guys? Let's get to it. But I want to start off by saying this. If ever you guys join my pick a card readings, any of my live readings, live videos, please block anyone that you think is acting weird in the comments, okay? I would highly appreciate it. If my lives start becoming busy and I get a lot of traffic coming through, I'm gonna have to choose a moderator. If any of you guys don't mind being a moderator, hit me up, let me know. But yeah, I know I need to start doing these more scheduled. Tonight I just kind of randomly felt called to come through. Fireworks. Sorry about that, y'all. I felt called to randomly come live and just start doing readings. So we're gonna have a random pick a card reading, and this one is gonna, I don't know, I'm just kind of getting more like a spiritual energy come through. So we're gonna focus more on that, okay? Just to see what comes through, what the angels may have to share with you. What's up, Brandy? You're the first person to enter. Like, I literally just came live and I was just giving my whole spiel on, if y'all see anything weird, report, block. If my live start getting more traffic, I might have to be like, can y'all moderate? Because I want this one to be very peaceful. I feel like this one's going to be more spiritual, like what you need to know spiritually. So we're going to see what comes through, okay? So right now I'm just putting up cards because I just did a reading for someone. So I'm putting cards up. But how is your day going? How are you? Where you at? What's up, Kiba? How was you guys' new moon in Leo? That's what I want to know. Like, I hope you guys set some intentions. I hope you guys, focused on whatever it is you wanted to bring more into your life. Because that new moon in Leo was powerful. I still feel it. Which it lingers, but I feel that energy. That new moon in Leo one plane. Look, power at the bottom of the deck. Yes. That new moon was something else. So I think we're just going to do something very spiritual. I'm just trying to find where I put the deck that goes with these cards. Where they go to. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little... Oh, there they are. There they are. But yes. And I'm going to say a prayer real quick, okay? Dear Father God, Mother Goddess, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, please be present in my lives, Holy Spirit. Please be present in these readings, all three. Holy Spirit, I ask that only good energy enter these lives, positive energy. May you protect my viewers, protect us, give us clarity, give us guidance, send us love. May any obstacles be removed. May we get clear roads, clear guidance, clear paths, and lots of love and lots of prosperity and good health. Amen. And so it is. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, let's get started. Option 1. I'm trying to think what I want to give you guys. Where's my pyramids? Hold on, you guys. Let's do the pyramids again. I like the pyramids. 1, I'm naturally picking up Tiger's Eye. We're just going to do what I naturally am picking up on. I don't know where I put my other pyramids at, y'all. I'm sorry. I've been moving things around. You know what? We're going to do something different. 2, you guys are going to have the Merkaba. Oh, I don't think I've ever used this as an option in any of my readings. So we're getting a little different today. Option 1, you're going to have the pyramid. Option 2, you're going to have the Merkaba. And option 3, you are going to have the tigers. I think it's a tiger cowrie shell. I love it. I use it whenever I'm connected with my ancestors. All right, so option 1, Tiger's Eye, Pyramid. Option 2, the Merkaba. Option 3, the cowrie shell, tiger's cowrie shell. All right, let's get started. Option 1, of course, darlings. What is it that you need to know spiritually? Let's see what deck of cards I'm feeling drawn to. We're going to use this deck for you guys. Holy Spirit, what does option 1 need to know? Whoa. The sun. I was just talking about Leo. I love this. Although she's covering herself, I still have to cover her. Leo energy. There you go. That Leo energy, that's joy, that's light, vibrance, vibrancy. Let's see what else. Oh, did you guys see how that flew? Damn. We have the Aeon. Woo. Woo. Look at that card. Whenever I get this card, it means so much more. That's what I want to tell you guys. It means so much more because what gets me with this card is you have the, is it the, I can never pronounce this one. Is it Ouroboros? You guys know the symbol with the snake eating its own tail in a circle? And then you guys have the Ankh here. And then you have two hands holding like this flame, like this energy of a flame. And then it's like a representing of all cycles of life. And then at the top, it looks almost like a phoenix. It is a phoenix. Two phoenixes. And it's mirrored. So it's like as above, so below. Endings and beginnings, like the continuous cycle of life. With the sun, two major arcana cards. Let's see what's going on here. I don't want to get lost in it. I want to see what's going on. Orange is here heavy, which makes sense since you guys have the sun card. So the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, yellow and orange. Creativity, creation, the energy of creation. I just heard the creation of Adam, which ironically I have the painting. Whoa, should I take these? It's like, we got balance. Oh my God. I don't know if I can show you guys the other card. We have balance coming out. You guys, the snakes are important. Snakes, kundalini energy, transformation, knowledge, wisdom. I don't know if I can show y'all this one, but dang, I want to. Y'all see that? It's actually called lingam. This is a powerhouse reading. You have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and I can't really show you her either because she's like screaming. Nine of Swords. Y'all, what is happening? This card is an extra card that came with the deck. Hi, Jay. It's an extra card. We're talking about passion. We're talking about heat. This is a spiritual reading. And somebody at home said, dang, I wish this was 18 and up. And here we go with this extra 18 and up message. So, y'all keep an eye out for the comments. Let's give people a chance. Let's make sure we give people a chance to see if they're, if it's normal interactions. But if not, y'all hit the block, hit the report, okay? But this is deep because with the sun here, which sometimes it represents a child giving life, and then the lingam is underneath it. I have to warn option one, if you're not trying to procreate, if you're not trying to give life in that way, if you ain't trying to be a mama or daddy, you want to wrap it up. You want to be careful. Because we have the Ankh here, we have the sun here, life, and the snake's kundalini energy. Some of y'all could be feeling real heated. Talk about that fierce lion energy, that passion. I'm hearing fire and desire. Tay, you're crazy. I was listening to Kim Petras' XXX song right before watching you. See, Kiba, you and your energy girl coming into this reading bring all the sexual energy I'm playing. But no, seriously, like, it's here. It's here. Like, if I showed you guys, I wish I could show you guys this card. It's like an echo effect. And let's just say she's not clothed. And she's screaming. Nine of Swords usually shows like a nightmare, like someone's up at night. Well, some of y'all could be up at night, all right. Why am I hearing Beyonce? We be all night. Oh. Uh-oh. Watch out. I'm getting heat. Man, this is not supposed to go in this direction. It's supposed to be spiritual. Spiritual. So, let's take a step back here. Because this is giving something else, okay? You said, well, it's 5:40 a.m. here. See, like, what is happening? Let's see, one more card. Holy Spirit, this is supposed to be spiritual. Well, I feel like I'm reading for the Freak Leaks. Why am I reading for the Freak Leaks? What's going on here? 1. Give me 1. Thank you. God. Y'all, what in the world is happening? The divine masculine? How did we get here? How? We got this in the divine masculine. Y'all see what's happening? This reading is all masculine. The sun, the divine masculine, the sun is masculine energy. The lingam, look, so I'm just gonna put it out here. Some of y'all can have somebody who's thinking about you, especially if you guys are feminine energies. There could be a masculine energy that's thinking about you. They might have another part that's thinking about you. Both of their heads are on you. Their minds are on you. Okay? That's all I'm going to say there, because the snake is rising. The snake is like eating its own tail. All right? So let's just say you guys could be affecting someone's transformation. I don't know what this is about. This feels like a strong transformation, but this feels very fertile. This feels very creative and very sexual. Okay? Somebody's hot and bothered. I don't even know why this is here. I don't know why this is here. Someone's up all night. And let's be honest, this is a form of manifestation. You say, yeah, he working my nerves as we speak. And then, Tay, I want to find my man so bad. I'm experiencing jet lag because I constantly feel the energy of someone else. Well, lucky y'all, because I don't be feeling those energies. Just be me over here in my spiritual lonesome. Which could be a good thing, because I'm not dealing with any trouble. Nothing like that. It's all peaceful over here. But this is heavy. This is heavy, y'all. This is the heat that makes you blush. Like, this is We Be All Night. Listen to that song by Beyonce. That's this. We Be All Night. So there's an all night energy. I feel like this person could be, like, someone could be manifesting you guys in a certain way. Does that make sense? I gotta be careful on these YouTube streets. Someone could be manifesting you. You know, that's like one of the most powerful forms of manifestation, right? Y'all need to, so if protect your energy, cleanse your energy regularly. But if you wake up in the middle of the night feeling something, if you wake up in the middle of the night feeling something, if you guys have a dream of something, then don't say I didn't warn you. But what's deep here is beyond this sexual passion. This feels very spiritual. I mean, you have 4 major arcana cards with an extra bonus card that's in this deck, which makes me feel like this person is feeling this, and it's not just like a cheap, trashy, like lust, you know? I don't know why I want to say it's not like your red store, like your XXX store, you know, where people are like just trying to get off and whatnot. It's not that. This is giving, I feel a call to you. This could even be past life. I feel a draw to you. And there's this natural energy of creation between the two. So this person could be feeling that way because you guys have a contract. There could be a third energy, a baby or childlike energy hovering to bring 2 energies together because they want to come through those 2 people. So it gets a little tricky, but it's spiritual stuff, okay? Where, like I said, soul contract. There's a card, I'm going to mention it because some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, especially you tarot pick a card watchers. You guys know what's up. Tarot readers, you guys know what's up. There's a card in the sexual tarot, you know, the red tarot deck that everybody loves to use for the 18 and up tarot readings, but now everybody has to block it out with something. That deck has a card, I think it's the Judgment card, where the man and woman are kneeling and there's a baby in between them and there's a red string. You guys know what I'm talking about? The red string. I have the deck, I just can't show it to you guys. Plus it's under a bunch of cards. So, but that card has like, they're holding the baby's holding the red string. So it's almost like it's holding them together. what I'm intuitively getting here, you guys, is that you have a soul contract with someone, and so that person is feeling the energy of this intense energy that they're categorizing more as lust and heat and blank. You know what I mean? But the truth is, it's creative energy. And this person is possibly going to have a Kundalini awakening because of this. So you are somehow triggering someone else's transformation. Okay, you could somehow be triggering a divine masculine transformation. If you are the divine masculine watching this, there's a feminine energy that it's the same thing. They're feeling this creative energy, and you may start feeling it, especially during the nighttime. So I say you guys start feeling restless at night, dreams, maybe even visions. Pay attention. I don't know why I'm hearing this song. You guys remember the song? Concentration. Concentration is the game. Keep on, or you will be out the game. Do you guys remember that? I don't. Can you focus on me? That's what I'm hearing. Can you focus on me? Concentrate. Can you concentrate on me? Can you focus on me? This energy wants you to focus on them. So I don't know if you already know them or if you're going to be meeting them soon, but there's like, they want you to kind of like tune in, tap in. It feels like this person's trying to connect with you more on a spiritual level rather than physical. It feels very astral realm, and I'm wondering why. But there's a life to be shared and life to give. That's what I'm going to say. And something important could have happened during that Leo new moon that we just had. What if the spirit of a future child pushed the universe to make their future parents to meet up? Exactly. That's precisely it. Precisely. Because these two women, well, it's like a mirrored image. They're pushing this Ankh. It's like they're keeping this Ankh here. And the Ankh represents the masculine and feminine energies coming together. If I'm not mistaken, the reproductive energies coming together. I'm not sure. I gotta go and look that up again. But you have one aspect of it here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know I give you life. You know, like from the Beyonce song, you know I give you life. That's this. With the Sun card. Temperance is literally 2 cups pouring into each other. Liquids, fluids pouring into each other. If you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, someone in astral realms is playing bartender. Not bartender by T-Pain. I've been playing that. Someone's got jokes. And there's this like, yeah, it's like she's feeling this energy, but the 2 snakes, I feel like you guys are both having transformations. I'm telling you, like you guys are both going to feel this energy. The 2 snakes. And look at the blue rose in between. This is blooming. Something is being given life, and this is a soul contract. Like, this is not just some willy-nilly, I find you attractive, let me get my rocks off. It's not that. This is, I'm aware that I have a connection with you, and I'm putting the pieces together. Because look at how the divine masculine, it's mirrored here. He's putting the puzzle pieces together to create this pyramid. Ironically, you guys are the only option that had the pyramid. So the root chakra is what I'm getting here with the tiger's eye. It's like this is trying to be grounded in reality. But first, it's coming together spiritually. There is a 3rd energy here. You guys are going to create something with this individual. Okay? That's where I'm going to leave it. You guys are going to create something with this individual. It feels like it can be a child. But this feels like it could also be a project. It could be something very big that you guys have a soul contract to do. Like, maybe you're supposed to start a business with this person or a nonprofit organization. There's something here that the universe, I'm hearing, isn't backing down from. This is... Sorry, y'all. It's like I smelled something burning, but I'm aware that some of my neighbors were doing fireworks. That's so weird. Okay. Talk about fire. Yeah. But you know when you smell fire, you start getting a little paranoid, like what the but it smells like a it smells like a firework that was really close, and you can still smell like the smoke from it. Okay. I think that deserves my silence. I think this deserves my silence too. Do y'all see what that says? Divine masculine. Y'all see what this is? The Ankh. New life. Y'all see that I'm shuffling live? There's no glitches here. There's no editing here. Y'all seen that? Y'all see these two cards? Somebody is manifesting life for you. Yeah, blue roses don't exist, but they're dyed. But they do exist, but they're not real. But there is a such thing as a blue lotus flower. What's crazy is the blue rose is actually something synchronistic for me personally, you guys. I'm going to share that. My dad used to buy me, when I was a little girl, he brought me blue roses because blue is my favorite color. And my mom loved the color blue. And that's something that I remember that was significant that my dad would buy me. So if ever I randomly get blue roses, I know it's my dad. Because we don't have a close relationship. But I know if I receive it, if I see it, it's from him. Like one time he randomly surprised me with blue roses. And I didn't know who they were from. And I was like, who would send me blue roses? And we weren't speaking at the time. And I hit him up, or he called me, and I was like, was it? He said that was me. And I was like, thank you, Dad. I should have known. But it had been decades since he had did it. Let's see. Yeah, so and the rose does symbolize love. So on the internet, the blue rose means a love that feels impossible, that can't be real. Wow. A love that feels impossible, that can't be real. That's what blue roses represent. A love that feels impossible, that can't be real. Thank you, Kiba. And Brandy says, yes, ma'am, my mom too. See? But there's a blue lotus flower that I've been really into. Look, I have a bracelet that has a blue lotus. Dun, dun, dun. Now the blue lotus, hold on now. The blue lotus has to do with Ra, the sun god, and Osiris, god of the underworld, who aka is Isis's baby daddy and husband. That's her man. Because when his brother set him up and, you know, often dismembered some things, she put him back together. Yeah, she put him back together, and they had a baby, and the baby's name is Horus, the hawk. You know the hawk? Eye of Horus. That's Isis's baby with Osiris. Now, even though she found her husband and put him back together and healed him, he wasn't quite the same. So even though they procreated, he had to go rule in the underworld. Okay? But I'm trying to remember why they said the blue lotus has to do with him. And the judgment card you mentioned before is about people rising from tombstones. Exactly. It's talking about son and death. Literally. And also some people feel like the story of, you know, Mother Mary and Jesus is more like Isis, Osiris, and Horus. Either way, we're talking about mother, father, and child here, okay? And we have this new life right here at the bottom of the deck that matches. Right here, we're talking about a rebirth, judgment call, being reborn again, soul contracts, red string of fate, something destined to play out, right? Hi, Donald. It's good to see you. Well, you know I can't see you. It's good to hear from you. God bless you, Donald. But no. Okay. Ankh life, but underneath it was the divine masculine. Now this is a card 4, okay, which represents structure, stability, foundation. And then we have the divine masculine here twice. So we have the Ankh here twice and divine masculine here twice. You see that? So you're getting a repetitive message. The divine masculine energy and the Ankh. The divine masculine energy and the Ankh. Let's keep pulling. I'm going to take these cards out because I feel like there could be a message. Holy Spirit, what do they need to know? Option 1. The new moon and Leo. What was I just saying? The new moon and Leo. Something took place during this new moon in Leo. Something took place during this new moon in Leo. I kid you not. You guys may also want to see when the next new moon is. Yo, I feel like something manifested. I'm just going to say it. Something was given life in the spiritual realm, okay? Oh, spiritual cleansing with the Hamza. You guys may feel called to a spiritual cleanse. Remember I said that you might feel the energy heavy. And you guys might want to do a little spiritual, you know, reset. This is powerful, y'all. Okay, sensuality. Why am I hearing Poppin' by Chris Brown? Do you guys remember the song Poppin' by Chris Brown? Shawty got it on and poppin'. Ooh, yeah, shawty. I actually did nothing. I just dreamt for the first time and Shadow Man on my bed. Oh, no. Yeah, you got to cleanse the energy. I hate those darn Shadow Men. Thank God I've only seen one once. I've seen a lot of other things, but yeah, no. Got to cleanse the energy with that one. And then call on Archangel Michael. See, look, I'm telling you, Shorty got it on and popping. Somebody think you got it on popping. Shorty got it on and popping. Y'all, I so badly want to go to the Breezy Bowl. But I'm adulting and I can't put my money there. I want to go to the Breezy Bowl. Okay, I don't know why that's coming. Okay, let's change subject. Back to the reading. Universe, give me tickets to the Chris Brown Breezy Bowl. Some good ones. Okay, let's see. Come on now. What's happening here? Option 1. What do they need to know? Give me one card. Or 2. Come on now. Y'all see that? Ooh, I was about to say y'all being stubborn. Oh, 2 cards. Thank you. Okay. See, they hear me. Well of Dreams. Creation. So you guys that let me know when the baby shower is, okay? Whether a man or a woman watching this, divine masculine, divine feminine watching this, because we all have those energies. Let me know when the baby shower is, because I want to see pictures. I want to know what you're gonna, you know, what the theme is, what the vibe is for the baby shower. You gotta put me on FaceTime, okay? You gotta put me on FaceTime because I want to be invited, okay? I want to be a part of this situation. I told you first. Or if you guys have like a business grand opening, I told you first. Let me know. But this could also represent the divine masculine and feminine energies within yourself coming together to create something within you. It could be a rebirth of yourself. You stepping into a new version of yourself, more in alignment with your higher purpose. It could be I want to say a contractual, I don't even know if that's a word, change. Like a level up, an ascension, like jumping into a new timeline and creating a new business, a new project. That's precisely what it could be, okay? This person, Moses Martinez, needs to bounce because I do love me some Jesus, but Jesus is an ascended master. Okay. And baby, I hate that you living in confinement of religion, but I'ma wish you well. You got to go. Bye, Pam. Remove. Bye. Okay. I'm on one tonight. Creation, visions, messages, dissolve the veil, okay? Bliss, dreams. So you could be seeing this person in your dreams. I'm crazy, y'all. I was on my Martin right there. Bye, Pam. Get to stepping. Anyways. Y'all, I'm silly. If you really knew me in person, I'm a goofball. But anyways, creation. And if I was standing, I would hit the Jerome dance. Creation, visions, messages, dissolve the veil, bliss, dreams. So you could be seeing something real soon in your dream state, okay? Visions. Look, I said Jerome's in the house. You better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth. Jerome. My thing is, how the heck they find me? Like, they be, the way people be like, brother man, just randomly coming into the comments. Like, how did you get in here? Sir, ma'am, you are a religious person, a Christian. Not all Christians roll like that, but they're highly religious. The ones who come in are judgmental like that. Like, how you find me? How you get in here? People coming to your live streams and commenting. It's like people coming to your house and making those. What's crazy is I actually put on this live stream, live pick a card reading. The sanctified religious individuals should know, like, get to stepping. Oh man. Okay, Well of Dreams. Something's happening in dreams. What's interesting is this is a turtle, and turtles are long living. Okay, so I want you. Okay, you guys saw me show you guys the cards earlier, right? Why are these the same pictures, but one's dark, one's blue, and one's yellow? Look at this. This is a masculine and feminine. The moon, darkness, nighttime energy, right? Feminine, emotions, intuition, dreamy state. Then you have the sun, the light. Oh, it actually says the sun. Breathe the sun. See? Masculine energy, the sun, masculine energy, active. Look at that. Yeah. You guys are mirroring each other. This represents the two energies within yourself, but I also think it represents somebody else. Y'all seen that? That's crazy. We gonna get back into these cards. What y'all talking about? I was about to say that these people come into your life and house and get me was okay. Haters gonna hate. They just want to spread their morals like they are better than you. But honey, I didn't did that. I've been in that before. I'm free. That's why I'm laughing, because I'm liberated. Okay. And I feel like I'm more closer to God and Jesus than I've ever been. Okay, I actually had a vision of Jesus. I don't think I ever shared this with you guys. Maybe I did. So I was doing a pick a card reading, right? Hi, Christelle. Welcome, darling. Welcome. We're doing a spiritual pick a card reading, but let's just say option one just got a little spicy. But right now we're talking about Ascended Master Jesus, okay? So I had a vision of Jesus. It was the first time because, you know, when you're a Christian, you're like, show me, I want to see a vision of Jesus. You know, you start, you know, feeling like, well, is it real? You know, I want to see these things. And anyways, I was doing a pick a card reading. It was one of my little Christmas pick a card readings. I remember because I was sitting on the ground doing it. And I had the little string lights. And I was sitting there and I went into a strong meditation. And I swear, y'all, I saw a figure sitting across from me. His skin was tanned, okay? He had like long kind of curly-ish like hair, like wavy curly hair. He was sitting in front of me like in a meditation. Like, I mean, straight up, spine up, palms here, legs folded, like think Indian style, right? And just sat there like this. Really peaceful. And I was like, I know that ain't who I think it is. You guys know me. I'm like, and he was so zen and so peaceful, it gave monk energy. I was like, yo, that's Jesus. Jesus been the homie. I think Jesus be looking at those people like those are not my people. But okay. Okay. You know what it gives? It gives like, you know when someone passes away and you know when someone passes away and you got all these random people coming from out of nowhere saying, I miss them. I love that person. We was homies. And you got the family looking like, we ain't never seen that person in our life. We do not know who you are. They was homies. Did you see them hanging out with them? Nope, never met them before. And then all of a sudden they at the funeral talking about, we was always rolling together. We was homies. That was I love you, I'm a bitch. You know, people just want attention. That is what Christians are giving. Not all of them, but there's a good amount. The judgmental ones, the sanctified ones, that's what it's giving. Who are you? Right? It's like, who invited you? That's what I think Jesus is like at sometimes. I think Jesus be like, that is not how I roll. That's not how I handle things. I get that they spreading my name, but no, I don't get down with the judgment. I'm friend of all. I care about everybody. And I don't be judging. I went on my own journey. Learned a lot of lessons. You know, I was up there doing yoga. I was doing my thing. Shoot, y'all tripping. And me and Mary, we cool. My mama and my girl, okay? We good, okay? My homies, we all good. No. And we don't judge here. And Jesus doesn't slut shame either. And Jesus didn't bleach his skin either. Anyways, let me start. Back to the reading. So you guys have the well of dreams, okay? Like I said, this individual could be coming through via dream state, okay? It's giving astral realm activation, but now you have the breath of the sun here. Presence, pineal gland activation, which we talked about, activations, ascensions here, and then you have let go. So there could be something that you both are being called to let go of, to release yourselves from. What's interesting here is this is making me think of light code activations. You guys need to spend more time in nature getting these activations, okay? But this is the masculine feminine energy. I mean, it's kind of a straight to the point reading. You guys, this has humor in it because I'm hearing I don't know if you guys have heard of Bowmanizer. Bowmanizer's on TikTok, on Instagram. He's the guy who made like the parody Kardashians, like the Bodashians. And he has this like scene where he's making fun of Love Island. You know that reality show that everybody's talking about? I haven't seen it. He's making fun of it, and he's like, you know, when this is how it is on Love Island when a guy pulls another guy over to the side to speak to each other, to have a one-on-one. And he said something to the extent of, he said, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm gonna keep it a stack. What did he say? He said, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm gonna keep it a stack, or something. He said something silly, and that's what I'm hearing right now. So I'm not gonna, look, he said something about like, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm gonna keep it a stack, and I'm not going something else. And after he says that, he proceeds to say nothing. Like, he's just rambling. And for some reason, I'm getting that. I don't know, I want to say like, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Or something like that. I feel like this person wants to come in and keep it real. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I wish I had it because it's so silly. And he said it real like masculine. He's like, look, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm gonna keep it a stack. And it's like, wait, what? Go watch that clip, you guys. Bowmanizer is funny. He's hilarious. Y'all. Well, congratulations is in order, y'all. There you go, little Blu-ray being. And direct divine expression. That would be direct. Bridge between dimensions. That's what this is, a bridge between dimensions. Something is being given life to. It's already in the higher realms. It's about to be brought down. That's what I'm gonna say right there. We got the Merkaba here. Yeah, something's being activated in the body. His pineal gland is activated too. That third eye is open. You guys are getting a lot of activations throughout the body. You guys need to hydrate. Stay hydrated. Make sure you get your light codes, and make sure you stay hydrated and you're getting enough rest, because that could be another reason why we have the Nine of Swords. I know a lot of times when people are going through ascension symptoms, they can't get a lot of sleep. It's like they notice their sleep pattern gets thrown off. The key is to stay hydrated. So this is a very, very deep spiritual like ascension read. For option 1, y'all leveling up divine masculine, feminine, divine masculine, feminine energies within you. I don't know why I want to say feminine twice. You're giving life to something extra. And I'm just going to put it like that. I feel like someone's thinking about you. I don't know why I'm here and got me working day and night. You guys could be on someone's mind day and night like a hamster wheel. Oh, I'm hearing Albie Shore. I can tell you how I feel about you night and day. How I feel about you. Ooh. Ooh, y'all see me? I didn't move them cards. Well, option 1 is a wrap. If y'all been trying to be single, good luck staying that way. If you're in a connection, it's about to be deeper. It's about to be deeper. It's like the astral realms. There is something higher. Your soul contract, it's like this. You know how we talk about soul contracts being up? Like maybe you finished a chapter. Yo, this one, it's like, oh, okay, they're done with it. They learned that lesson. Okay, cool. Ring it in. Time for the next chapter. We have a soul contract. These two people need to come together because there's a project, something that they're supposed to be creating. And there's a spirit baby hovering, all right? So we need to figure out what we need to do to get them prepared. Do they need to go through any other ascensions? That's the way I see, like, gatekeepers talking about you guys. Like, in the Akashic Records, like, they're saying it feels like they need to go through a couple more transitions, and then the two will meet. Okay, so how are we going to bring them together? Is this going to be, like, at a coffee shop, or, like, what? Do they know someone that knows them? It's like there's a plot. Like, y'all are being plotted on from the higher realms. And this seems very silly. It's a very playful, silly energy. It doesn't feel like that serious. This is not for people who have a stick up their blank. This is a very playful, relaxed union. So let's go back to this card that's under the deck, okay? Kiba, I'm actually moving and leaving everything on September to live in Japan. After so many years, my dream is coming true. I just need to be patient. See, okay? It's giving serendipitous. It's giving serendipitous. You guys remember that movie? Like a Christmas movie with Kate Beckinsale, you know, Underworld lady. I love Underworld movies. They're my favorites. But anyways, Kate Beckinsale. Is it Beckinsale? Is that the right Kate? Hopefully I got the right Kate. Yes, that's what this is giving. Opening the heart. So there's going to be a heart chakra opening, okay? And this says, right to love and be loved. Could you be loved and be loved? That's what it's giving, heart healing. Could you be loved and be loved? Bob Marley. Could you be loved? Are you willing to receive love and give love? See, some people want love, but they're not really receptive to love. Some people are good at giving love, but they're not so good at receiving love. So I think that's what the universe is asking you. Could you be loved? Because there are people out there who are going to love you. There are people you haven't met yet. Do you guys remember I just posted? There are people who you haven't even met yet that will love you. And don't get it twisted. Like, there's an infinite amount of soulmates out there. I know a lot of people think that there's not. That's not the case. So trust and believe there will always be someone who's destined to meet up with you along your journey. And I feel like people who've gone through heartbreaks and breakups need to know that. Never settle. You don't have to settle in a connection or relationship. There will always be someone else out there that will match your frequency. All right? Kiba, yeah, usually I block blessings simply because I don't allow them. See, you got to fix that. You got to learn to work on your receptivity. So we have the heart chakra here, okay? Y'all, I'm going to get you guys a self-care card and an Archangel Michael card, and we're going to call it a day. Because you guys got your message. Blu-ray beings, a Blu-ray being, indigo child, all significant. Connection to ancient Egypt, significant. It could even be that some of you guys are supposed to have a child. Purple and blue, heavy for y'all. Purple, blue, and green. And maybe red and orange and yellow. Yeah, I said that earlier. Damn, the whole color wheel. Sorry about that. But no, some of you guys could be meant to have a child that is like highly advanced, you know, like more of a starseed energy. 44 on the timer as I said that. Kiba, because I'm afraid they are karmic tests. See, you can't be afraid. Being afraid is a low frequency. And then karmic tests, like, that's what we're here for, babe. We're here to learn lessons and to level up and to ascend. You can't be that's the definition of being afraid to live. You gotta live, baby. Even the mistakes aren't mistakes. They aren't. You know, it's just lessons learned. Let's wrap it up. There we go. Thank you, angels. Look, connect with crystals. So you guys need to connect with the earth energy. Earth energy, okay? Connect with your crystals. This is Tiger's Eye. Whatever crystal you feel called to. I'm also hearing amulets and talismans. So whatever symbol, if you guys feel drawn to a symbol, or a specific crystal, work with it. Charge it up and work with it. What's at the bottom? Connect with your ancestors. So your ancestors could be wanting to talk to you guys as well, to give you, maybe give you some information about this. Okay, a lot of you guys I'm hearing you need to cleanse before you sleep. Some of y'all need to cleanse your energy as soon as you come home from work. You need to just wipe the slate clean from the day, and make sure you have like protective crystals in your car, your home, calming crystals, you know, by your bed or under your pillow. Say an intention before you fall asleep. Say a prayer before you fall asleep. Work with Archangel Michael, you know, in your space, and before you fall asleep, play high frequency music just to set the tone and clear the space and clear the energy. That's important for you guys. I'm hearing I'm brave and I'm fierce. Kiba, you specifically, babe, go listen to Janae Aiko's her recent mantra. I don't know if it's called I Am Brave. I'm gonna play it tomorrow when I teach yoga. She has a new mantra where it's a fierce energy, and it's perfect for the new moon in Leo. Okay? And then Donald, namaste. Can you pray that I quit smoking cigarettes? Affirm it, Donald. So you know what? I'm free from smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm free. You know, I'm liberated. Like I'm not addicted to anything. I'm free. I'm not drawn to it. I'm not called to it. Get rid of it. And then so I replace that habit with healthy habits, you know, with healthy energy. You know what I mean? So you really have to program your brain. Keep in mind, it's all programming. Even I'm no addiction expert, so I just want to put that out there, okay? But you have to reprogram your mind, because usually when we lean on something like that, it's because either we're bored, we're stressed, or it's just like something we fidget with, we're used to doing. So you have to replace that with something healthy, you know? And you have to speak over yourself as if you don't have that issue anymore. You don't focus on it. You don't, you know, you just have to really tune into a higher frequency, reprogram. And and I'm going to be honest with you, Donald, if it is a serious issue, there are always groups for that. You know, there are people who are licensed to help people break habits like that, you know? There's nothing to be ashamed of or anything. Like, cheers to you, and like kudos to you for wanting to be free of that. You know what I mean? Because we all have our own thing, you know? So I'm sending you love, and you are free from it. Archangel Michael, break all chains, all ties that are connected to smoking for Donald. Break that, cut it free, cut him free from it, liberate him from it, and may he have a clear path, a clean slate. Ashe, and so it is. Amen. You're free from it. I wouldn't even claim it no more. What, Tay? I brought an amber and gold sun pendant, and I told myself this is going to be my talisman, and this reading is all about the sun. See, you need to wear it. Wear it. If you guys have an ankh, wear your ankh. You know, charge it and wear it. Whoa, what is this? Pray from the heart. This might be for Donald. Pray from the heart, Donald. Look at that. This also looks like an ancestor, and we have the ancestors connect with the ancestors card. It says, prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Boom. Look at that. And a firework went off. Pray from the heart. Pray with a sincere heart. There's a Bible verse that says something like that. And then I think the serenity prayer is also significant here. But pray from the heart. Okay. One more message for option 1. Woo! Prioritize self-care. And ironically, I gave you guys a self-care card. So you guys need to connect with your ancestors. Make sure your altar is clear and lit up, okay? Because it feels like your ancestors are going to be helping you guys with this. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Do you hear that? That has to do with receptivity. Did you hear that? Let me repeat. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. This person is coming in to help and guide you and to love on you. Okay? Love you and all the messages gotta run. Good night, Tay and the Mystic Mermaid fans, kids back from the fair. Have a wonderful night. See and talk to y'all soon. Thank you, Brandy. I'm sending you love. Thank you for all that you do, hun. Blessings to you and your family. Blessings to you, babe. And self-care, babe. Self-care, Brandy. All right, there we go. So option 1, darlings, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to option 2, okay? Let's get into option 2. Okay, where did I put? There it is. Okay. Option 2, I'm gonna ring the bell. So if you guys have headphones in, give me a couple of seconds. Okay, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Of my drink. All right, option 2, what's up? This looks like a whole stack of cards. Don't play with me. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Not today. They said, okay, what's up? Let's give you a good 10. No. 1 at a time, Holy Spirit. 1 or 2 at a time. Thank you. Oh, this is how we doing things? You guys have the moon card. Do you see that? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? You guys remember that? Isn't that from is that from Christmas? Do you see what I see? Or is that a Christian song? I can't remember. We sung that at a Christian, like a Christmas play. Do you see? Shepherd boy say to the something, do you see what I see? I don't know why I'm getting at. Do you see what I see? But that's the moon. Option 1 had the sun as their first card. You guys have the moon as your first card. This is wild. What does option 2 need to know? New energy. Wow. You guys have the 6 of Wands. Look at that. With the sun coming out on. That's crazy. This 6 of Wands has the sun shining on her. Vibrancy. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles, and she's literally over here like blooming with the mushrooms. Growing. Something's growing. I can't show you this whole card. The light, you know how we use like the sun or the moon to charge crystals, to charge ourselves? I'm being told to tell you guys to go charge under the moon. Go charge underneath the sun. The same way you would do a crystal or one of your talisman or amulets. Go spend time, go soak up the sun, Sheryl Crow. Go be in nature. Go be under the moonlight. There is a song, something, I think it's from Coyote Ugly, the movie Coyote Ugly. It's something about the moonlight. Who knows that song? Where it's like, you can't something the moonlight. I'm getting that. Thanks a lot, Tay, for your time and energy. It felt like a personal reading. Take care of yourself and don't get too tired. A big hug. Thank you, Keeb. I'm sending you a big hug too, babe. Sending you love. 10 of Wands. So this is like talking about like I'm hearing crossing a thin line. I don't know why I'm hearing state line. Now, this is going to take me back to, for some reason, I'm getting like a little glimpse of the reading, the last live reading. Was it the last live? No. I can't remember. It could have been. But this is like love. This makes me think of A Walk to Remember when oh God, I can't give that away. But there's a portion of Walk to Remember where it has to do with state line, like a state line. So there's a boundary here, a line being crossed here. I feel like this is your higher self and in your physical self needing to connect more. So you guys, your message is really to connect with your higher self more. Because your higher self is trying to align certain truths to you. Don't be, I'm hearing Papa Saturn. Don't be worried about Papa Saturn too much. Everything's playing in alignment with you and in your thoughts. Page of Swords. This is knowledge, insight, clarity. I feel like there's several messages coming out for you guys, option 2. You guys are supposed to be seen and heard. You guys are supposed to be aligning with your higher purpose, okay? You guys have a higher purpose, and I feel like your message, what you do, what you have to share with the world needs to be seen, okay? It needs to be felt. They're saying the one thing that's stopping you, it seems like it could be your own fears or worries, okay? So get out of your head and get more into your heart space and creative energy. But your higher self is saying, I'm trying to connect with you. I'm trying to take you to the next level. It's like an advancement, okay? Let's see. Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Yeah, it's like they want you to, I'm here to start thinking outside of the box. Start thinking more outside of the box, okay? But overall, it feels like they're giving you guidance, but they also want to give you like a congratulations. I'm hearing like cheers. Cheers. I'm hearing cheers to the freaking weekend by Rihanna. Let's drink to that. But what's interesting is like, I swear, it feels like you guys are about to get some sort of recognition. 6 of Wands is a victory coming out of rocky times, but Page of Swords is being watched. It's studying, research, getting information. 3 of Pentacles usually shows someone being kind of looked at while they're building or working something. So I strongly feel like you guys need to tap more into your feminine intuition, your energy, or being receptive, being nurtured, but also nurturing yourself and your craft and your desires. I see a lot of rest here. Remembering that rest is productive. I'm seeing a garden, herbalism, watering your own seeds, pouring into yourself before you pour into others. Letting go of fear. There's a maze here. What's interesting is we have this maze, like this pattern here, right? That same pattern she's sitting in, which makes me think of Hathor a bit. Divine Mother energy. And then we have the Page of Swords, and she looks like she's in a maze. So it's like something spinning round and round. Kind of like a hypnotism, like being hypnotized. So something about you could be giving, like you're like a hypnosis. That's what it's giving, hypnosis. The rest part is so real, literally got my behind, sat down today, yes. Like, I feel like you guys could benefit from drinking more relaxing teas, staying away from caffeine. I'm no doctor, can't give health advice, but I'm hearing stay away from caffeine, get more rest, be more in your divine feminine energy healing. Ayurvedic practices could be here, as well as traditional Chinese medicine practices could be a part of this reading, because overall I'm just getting a very warmth and soothing energy, a slower paced energy, tending to your garden, tending to your intentions, your goals, your dreams. I feel like that is a message for you guys. There will be a win here. You said LOL, no, literally had a caffeine anxiety attack today. Stop, see? Girl, I know what those are about. Now I'm stuck to matcha. This is a matcha protein shake. But even with matcha, you have to be careful because it still has a good amount of caffeine. But no, this is giving caffeine detox. It's giving calm your nervous system. This is the nervous system, pal. I'm hearing a lot of you would benefit from sitting down and allowing your legs to just be straight up in the air to help with circulation. So if you can, like, sit by a wall and put your legs up on the wall. Okay, or on the back of a couch or the back of your bed, and just allow that allow your legs to get, you know, that energy. I don't know what that's about right now, why it's coming out so strongly, but I feel like you guys would benefit from yoga, meditation, slow movement. I don't know why I'm hearing heating pads, massages. They're showing me lymphatic, like, drainage. You guys, option 2, are more on that line of self-care and self-love. That's where it needs to be right now. I feel like that's going to break up some stagnant energy. But on a side note, it feels like you guys have portions here, okay? Because it feels that you guys are going to be recognized in some sort of way. It could be the work that you're doing or that you will do. It could even be that while you're in this restful kind of state, that you come up with an idea that's going to take you far. With the Six of Wands and Three Pentacles and Page of Swords, I'm telling you, onlookers. I'm telling you, like, having people look on to you, watching something that you do, being recognized, being given that reward for what you've been doing. So this is either a project that's soon to come, something you will do that is soon to come. So if you've been getting a nudge to do something, start a business, start something, do it. Stop procrastinating. But if you've already been building on something or you've been wanting to be recognized for your work, even if it's simply at your job, that's this. Okay? So let me look at the comments. Girl, stop. That pose literally helps with anxiety. See? So this is a very strong relaxation, reset of the nervous system pile. You guys are leading up to a victory. It's giving Nipsey Hussle's victory lap. But this is less hustle. This is more restful. Okay? Knowing that your needs will be provided for. Knowing that rest is productive. This is a huge reset. I'm hearing you guys are going to be so glowy when you come back. Look up Cow Goddess. I'm blanking. I'm thinking of Hawthorne because of her disc. But you guys want to look up if there's a cow goddess, especially in Kemetic studies, like practices. I don't know if there is. I think there might. There's something here with that. Okay? Maybe even connecting with healthy mushrooms. So I'm gonna put that out there because they're like lion's mane is good for the brain. You know, your adaptogens, you know, like reishi. Yeah. I'm seeing chaga, reishi, lion's mane. There's so many different unique mushrooms that they have different benefits. Oh my God, you guys have the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck. This is crazy. And you guys have 4 snakes here. One's white, one's black with the Eye of Ra. And even this is forming out like horns. It's very interesting. So for you guys, option 2. The message here is that it's time for you guys to step within, okay? Go within. Take care of yourself. If this means scheduling a spa day, if this means creating a spa day at home for yourself, you guys need to have something small that you do for yourself every single day. And then you need to have like one big thing you do at least once a week. And then an even bigger thing you do at least once or twice a month for yourself. Does that make sense? So it's like, okay, you know, every morning I take time to, you know, like gently massage myself. Or every night I gently massage myself before I go to sleep. Maybe twice a week I exfoliate my whole body and my face. You know, maybe once a month I go and, I don't know, I go to the actual spa. Whatever it is, you guys need to figure out what's going to benefit you and help you. So, you guys, and thank you, Christelle, for sharing, because I definitely feel like for you guys, this is finding healthy alternatives to what you already do. Finding things that will assist you and benefit you. You know, like what are healthy sources of energy? What are natural sources of energy so that you're not crashing out over caffeine? And a lot of people aren't aware that they're consuming so much caffeine. I feel like caffeine is a bigger issue than alcohol sometimes. You know, like there are people who are addicted to drinking coffee throughout the day. So neck and neck, like be mindful of caffeine and false energy givers. That's the message here. Like for you guys, this is so interesting because cold showers, cold plunges do help. Hear me out. I love them. But everything's in moderation. And Ayurvedic practices, they don't believe that you should be doing that to your body consistently because it basically shocks the nervous system. That's why you get the energy, because you're shocked into it. So this feels kind of more of like an Ayurvedic side of things where you want to make sure your body is warm. And there's different, like there's the Pitas, like is it Pita dosha? I'm trying to remember, like I think there's 4 of them in Ayurvedic, like your body element or whatever, or or type. I have to look it up. It's been a minute since I've studied Vedic practices. This is giving that. Some of you guys could even be into Vedic astrology. But I see you guys going down the path of higher healing, like better health, nurturing yourself, very strong feminine. Even if you're masculine energy watching this, is giving like needing to slow down and take care of yourself, and know that you will be recognized for your work, but you need to recognize yourself first. It's like you need to study yourself first and study what's going to help you. Okay. Christelle, yes, I never connected with the whole cold as therapy thing. I like both. I use both. Like when I know that I need a good shock to the system to get out of like my slumber and my sloth like movement, like I'm just kind of stuck in this slow movement energy, or if I can't get energy, I'll do it occasionally, especially if I feel like I need a boost. If I'm feeling depressed, then I'll do that. I'll do like a cold shower, a cold plunge, but I don't do it like back to back, like religiously, because I know that it's a shock to the nervous system. And I don't always want to be in fight or flight, you know, like I want to be in a more calm and restful state, especially for women. If you are on your cycle, you do not want to be in cold water. You don't want to drink cold water. You don't want to, you know, be under cold water. You need to be spending time in warm water. Okay. So that is that is your message here, you guys. Let's see what spiritual cards you have. Take better care of yourself. You guys need to be soothing yourself, drinking warm teas, looking up herbs, and I'm hearing healthy juices. You guys are like health 101, being on your A game with your health, what you're putting in your body temperature, your rest, your sleep cycles. That's you guys option 2. Goodness gracious, like I'm not trying to take all of these, but for some reason I feel like I should. Okay, so you guys have the Ellen of the Ways. Attune to nature's signs to find your way, follow your heart. So nature's going to be giving you signs, but there's something with antlers in this pal. Cow horns, solar discs, antlers. Okay. And she's over here resting and nurturing herself too in the water under the moonlight. And oh, what do you have here? The moonlight. Let me show you. It's rest. You guys need to rest. I'm hearing like epiphanies are going to happen when you rest. Epiphanies are going to happen when you rest. Side note, y'all are still being watched. I gotta put, you guys are being seen. You guys are going to get some sort of recognition. That's just that. I have to put that out there. Forgiveness, okay? See bigger picture, trust and heal. So you guys may need to forgive yourself, forgive others. There's a state of like surrender and forgiveness here, okay? Allowing yourself to receive love, nurturing yourself. You guys, I know I love me some Janae Aiko, but you guys are giving me Chilombo. You guys are giving me, wow, that's crazy. I just got a text from my aunt saying, good evening, auntie had a spell check. Something here, maybe spells, I don't know. And that's my mermaid auntie. So maybe there's a water sign involved here, a Cancer or mermaid being, I don't know. That's just so random. Maybe it's just overall nurturing yourself. When I think of her, that aunt who just texted me, she's very loving, very nurturing, and she sends a text to everybody in the family every day. And I do mean like their own personalized text message. Talk about love, right? And she's creative and a writer and an artist. So that could be a message here. Maybe you guys may have like writer's block, or you might get some sort of like drive to do something because of this rest and you nurturing yourself. So there's something here with it. I feel like there's a spirit guide that's watching over you, because you guys are the Janae Aiko pal. I'm getting her song Speak. You see how that sun is shining on her with the 6 of Wands, and you have like this sun here, but it's a face. I'm hearing her somewhere. She says, look at how the sun is shining without us asking, or something, like for us to bask in, or I don't know. Love. I'll celebrate my freedom. I'm gonna speak up. Speak for my soul, baby. Speak for my heart, sugar. Say what you want, baby, or something. Act like you know who you are. You guys, this is speaking your truth, being in your power, but first you need to gain your, regain your power, call your power back, take care of your health and well-being, and then you'll feel called to speak up or share something. And then this 3 of Pentacles comes in, then the 6 of Wands comes in. This might even be a time for you guys just to rest, kick your feet up, and do research. Like I said, this is a time for you. You guys have heaven on earth. All are invited, 5th dimension, new earth, spirit and matter. So this is from preparation of the new earth. Look, the sun is rising. It's a new dawn, new day, a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Buble. But I'm also hearing soon the new day breaks the dawn. That's by Talib Kweli and Nora Jones. Go look up that song. Soon the new day breaks the dawn. Heart of Ascension. Look at that. Heart of Ascension. And it says expansion, love for all, playfulness, release the past. So there is a release of the past here, forgiveness of the past. Like a final release is what I'm hearing. And then you have this playfulness. That's the sun energy. So go listen to that song Speak by Jhené Aiko. You guys want to listen to sound bowls. I'm really getting, because when I get her, I think of the sound bowls and sound healing. I think you guys would really benefit from like yin yoga, restorative yoga as well. Just being like more rest, more fluid movement, maybe somatic healing, but just a very like peaceful, relaxed kind of energy. It's made me think of like waves of water, just like moving back and forth. That's where you guys need to be at. And the moon usually has water, so connecting with the water element is strong here. The water and earth element, okay, to reset and to recharge. I feel like you're gonna have so much mental clarity once you guys do this for yourself. And now the fire element is coming out, okay? So fire element is here. Maybe that's why we had the sun come out briefly. You're at a bonfire, possibly, but there's trees around, so who knows? So it feels like you guys, well, when we talk about release and forgiveness of the past, I usually think about like writing something down and burning it, you know? So that could be a connection for you to burn and release something. And then we have positive affirmations. So you could feel called to write down positive affirmations over yourself. Which in the song and Speak, that's what it makes me think of. At the bottom, you have Nourish Your Temple. So once again, that goes back to the herbs, you know, eating healthy, making sure that you're mindful what you put in your body. Okay? Because some of these, like what Christelle was saying earlier, like, caffeine can bring you anxiety. It can also make your heart race. It can give you a panic attack. I've been down that road. Had a whole heart monitor because of a lot of that. Okay? So what I am getting here for you guys is healing by your voice, speaking up, okay? But also nourishing your temple, because our stomach is extremely intelligent. So you want to be mindful, because certain foods can take and drain you of your energy, and certain foods will give you energy. So you guys need the energy givers. You guys are the pal that need to see what foods are in season. You know, what's going to give you energy, what foods are connected to your chakras. And then spend time with animals. Which, interesting, you have the Ellen of the Ways, and she has her antlers. I kept getting like the cow goddess, the antlers, the horns. I don't know, maybe connecting with animals. This is strong, grounded energy, like grounding your energy. Slowing down, spending time in nature, spending time with animals. Spend time with water and earth. Burning away your fears. That's this reading. That's this reading. I'm going to get you guys some Archangel Michael cards. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to think who else. There's a woman. I'm trying to remember her name. I'm blanking on her name, but you guys need to just overall look up people who practice like herbalism, Ayurvedic, you know, healing, traditional Chinese medicine healing, all of that. That's what you guys need to be looking at. That's what you guys need to be doing. What's going on here? Archangel Michael, what's your message? Thank you. You and your loved ones are safe. So once again, there's a need to release fear, worry, anxiety, forgive yourself, forgive others. You guys are supposed to be worry-free, stress-free, okay? Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. Your loved ones are safe. So Archangel Michael is coming through saying, hey, everything's good. Everything's good, you know? The Six of Wands is a victory here. Like, you guys need to be in a restful state. Oh my God. This card does not come out a lot. So the fact that it's coming out for you guys, there's a man. I'm going to show you this card. There's a man that's on TikTok who looks exactly like the man in this picture. I actually sent him a message and I say, yo, there's a guy in the Archangel Michael Oracle deck that looks just like you. And he laughed because his page is all about manifesting abundance, right? Prosperity. That's all he talks about. He goes live on TikTok all the time and he looks just like this man. And what's crazy is it says, welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. Y'all, the angels are helping you with your money. With your money, with your money. With your coins. No need to worry. All you guys need to be doing is being in a restful and receptive state to the prosperity and abundance. You guys need to be taking care of your health so you can raise your frequency to this help. Okay? Your money is growing. You guys need to be speaking these positive affirmations like, I am healthy, I'm whole, I'm prosperous. Before you physically see it, y'all need to be speaking it. Welcome abundance into your life. In order to welcome abundance into your life, you need to be receptive and open to it. I'm hearing, oh my God, I'm hearing Journey. And so I come to you with open arms. Y'all know that song? Open Arms by Journey. Look, his arms are open. Your song is Open Arms by Journey. Source will heal your financial challenges. Whatever you guys are dealing with, give it over to God, Source, Universe to help you. And know that prosperity is on its way. That is beautiful. That's it. Raise your frequency. Have no fear. Everything is about you guys having no fear. Archangel Michael, it says, fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So if you guys have been dealing with anxiety, fear, stress, Archangel Michael said, I got you, boo. Come this way. Come over here. I'll cut all that out. This is beautiful. Y'all, this is prosperity. Good health. That is wealth, y'all. You guys have the victory card. If I'm not mistaken, like, it makes me, obviously that makes me think of Nipsey. But I don't know. Just think about it. And you guys may feel called to go watch my 2 Nipsey Hussle pick a card readings. Nipsey was glowing. Before he passed away, he was glowing. He was taking care of his health. There's a certain place where he used to go and get juices. Like, he was on his A game with his well-being. He was making it shake. That's what I'm getting for y'all. It's like, take care, be on your A game. Like, that came with a frequency shift, though. You know what I mean? And sometimes we have to step away and go into hermit mode to reset and recharge and to come back stronger and better. So ironically, option 2, you guys had the Merkaba. This is your option. I don't know if I showed it when I first started, but this is your option. The Merkaba is usually the spiritual vessel. So your spiritual vessel is trying to align with your physical vessel. I've mentioned this in another pick a card reading, which is why we have this here. Her spiritual self is trying to align to her physical self. It's already raised the frequency. It's like it's now trying to program you to raise your frequency. So with that being said, they're giving you the steps. And the steps are, you need to eat healthy. Get rid of false energy givers. Release the past. Mentally, spiritually, physically. Know that you are not alone and you have nothing to fear. Know that you are divinely supported. And be receptive to good things happening for you. Know that they will happen for you if you stay receptive. Even when you don't physically see it, you have to stay in this energy. It's about you guys slowing down and taking care of yourself and raising your frequency to meet a new dimension. We are the ones that change. We often think it's the earth, like, oh, the earth is going to change. No, we're the ones who change. We're the ones who change. You know? So, Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson, we're the ones. That is your reading. Option 2. This is a huge level up. This is making me think of like one of my favorite smoothie shops. It's called Sun Life Organics. I swear, whenever I'm in there, I'm like a kid in like a toy store. I'm like, ooh, what's this? And for some reason, I'm getting that. It's also making me think. For some reason, I got like a glimpse when I was doing this reading. I didn't share with you guys. I got a glimpse of Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. Like, she had this show on Netflix. It was Goop, and they basically just like randomly had different spiritual or health trends that were going on at the time. I think it's worthy watching, you guys who chose option 1. Go, you know, have a spa day at home. Go play that on Netflix and see what comes through for you. Just see what you get from that. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting ascensions for y'all, like for real, but this is more on like your physical vessel needs to meet the frequency of your spiritual vessel. That's it. And that's what's happening. So go in your hermit mode to get more spiritual insight and knowledge and watch how things shift naturally in your outer world. All right? That's what I have for you guys. Comment down below. Let me know how it resonates, okay? Send your girl some love. Make sure you're subscribed if you're watching. We're moving on to option 3, okay? Give me at least 3 seconds to reset. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to drink my smoothie. You guys have this shell. Yeah, I got to wrap this up. But I'm going to take my time with option 3. I got to wrap it up because I got to run. I got to be somewhere to run at 5 a.m. For reals. So I gotta rest. I gotta eat again too. I need 125 programs of, why did I say programs? Did you hear that? I need 125 grams of protein. Thank you, Tay. Sorry for the spam, LOL, but this really resonated. Good night, girl. Girl, there's no spam here, girl. I love interacting with you guys. That's why I like lives. I'm sending you so much love, Christelle, and thank you for being a part of this live and for sharing. And I hope that it resonated with you, and I hope that you take it. Go do some research, girl. And go take care of you and level up in all the best ways because you're deserving of it, okay? Thanks, babe. I'm going to drink some of my smoothie and we're going to get started, y'all. Option 3, I'm about to do something. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, option 3. And it's not what you think. Not completely. Okay. All right, you guys. So, no, I was talking about self-care and all that. Bad habits. But I don't do this all the time, so I'm good. All right. I'm getting a very different vibe from option 3. Option 3, you guys had the cowrie shell. I just heard dedication to the ancestors. I love that. Dedication to the ancestors, option 3. Whew, I'm hearing hopelessly devoted. But more towards the ancestors, all right? You guys want to look up, there's a form of divination that's using smoke. I'm seeing smudging, but you know where they used to take the old, I forget what they're called, but they do this a lot in, oh my God, what are those churches called? My cousin was married to an Egyptian woman. And I remember the church that they would go to, like they were Christian, but I forget what type of Christian they were. Because they had this certain bread that was really thick, and oh my God, that bread was so good. And they would have it in the church, but they would have like this, it's like where you burn charcoal and you put in like resin on it and you swing it and it goes through. They would do that throughout the church. I forget what that is, but I'm getting that kind of energy, and it's like I'm hearing like something in Arabic, but I'm also like something Middle Eastern. There's something going on here. Like, I don't know. I'm getting something like about the Middle East. But they're showing me Egypt as well. Like something old. Like, even like they're showing me like, I don't know why I'm hearing acupuncture. That is not. Not acupuncture. What are you guys trying to tell me? Here where they build buildings. Buildings. Interior design. Architecture. Why were they giving me acupuncture? Architecture. There's something very spiritual here. I'm hearing oud. Yeah, there's something here with that. I don't know what that's about. 9 of Pentacles. Whoa, this is actually very similar to what I'm getting, but I can't show you guys. Oh my God. You see how there's like this, that looks like a water fountain. It's like a portal of like a home, like a foundation, like a portal. There's something about like design or like revamping your home. You're maybe having like an area that feels like a temple. It feels like a temple or like a church. I'm hearing shrine, something spiritual, something that feels sacred. Sacred smoke, sacred smells, incense. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. Wow, and I like how she's doing camel. She's doing camel pose here. Look at that. Camel pose in yoga. So that's balanced. We got a lot of earthiness coming through here. That is too many cards. They're trying to give me all these cards. Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, insight. Look at that. And then we have the King of Swords with the spiral, the Fibonacci spiral. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So we have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we have the 9 of Swords out here again. Sleepless nights. You guys, if you feel restless, do some yoga. I know I just said this for another option, but this feels different. Do some yoga. Do some body move. Oh my God. Do some body movement. Because there's healing that needs to be done. Some of you guys have some, I'm hearing like, wow. Why are they playing Residuals by Chris Brown? I think this is like my second Chris Brown song. But it's like old residual energy that needs to be like, needs to come up to be purged. What are they called? It's an S. It starts with an S. They're, oh my God. It's a certain spiritual practice that starts with an S. Oh my God. I'm blanking on it, but if you guys know, I'm getting a vision of what is her, Marina Hasna? What is she? Is it Marina Hasna? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? I'm getting a vision of her. She posts a lot of spiritual things. Is it Miriam Hasna? I'm getting a vision of her for some reason. And it's a certain spiritual practice that I'm hearing, I think you have to be initiated into. And I don't know why I'm getting that. And I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I'm blanking. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, can you comment down below when you watch the replay? Because I'm getting that spiritual practice. They're also showing me, is it Farah Mystique or Farah Mystic or something like that? You guys are showing me people on Instagram that I wish I had their names. I'm telling you, there's something about the Middle East here. Like, there's something with that. Is it Softy? No. Oh, universe, spirit, give me that term. Okay, we got the 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. There's a lot of mental chatter here, you guys. Some of you guys are trying to balance a lot, process a lot of different things all at once. If any of you guys were in a third-party situation, I'm hearing it's time to release and to fully, like, forgive and heal from that. Some of you guys could be trying to get out of a third-party situation. That's just a sign. It's not for everybody. Like, for some of you, you're trying to get out of a situation. Oh, my God. We have a Blue Lotus here in the 2 of Cups. If any of the people who were here for the first pal see this, we were talking about a Blue Lotus. And Blue Lotuses are connected to ancient Egypt. And I think Aztecs too. Like, I think the Mayans. what's the mindset? Yeah, I don't know. You guys look up Blue Lotus. Okay? That flower is also used to go into like deeply spiritual kind of energy. So some people drink it when they're trying to dream or have visions or to connect. You guys are more like the pal that burns like sacred herbs to cleanse, to connect in honor like of your spirits. So like say if you are lighting herb to connect, to hear more from spirit, it's giving shamanism. But within this shamanistic, if that's a word, energy, it feels like you're going to get clarity and insight. But the key here is like they're saying you guys need to purge. There needs to be a release of maybe a heartbreak or some past pain, or maybe something that you're thinking about doing. If this is a breakup, or if this is something that you were kind of somewhat in, that you need to let go of. It could be job related, it could be relationship related. There's something about you guys releasing something from the past. This could have happened years ago. But they're saying there needs to be an ultimate release. Emotional, mental detox. Maybe even physical for some of you guys. What they're showing me is like those, I don't know if you guys have heard, I forget the term of it, but it's like a heated lodge. Like, what is it called? It used to be done like in the older times, where people would all go into these like heated lodges, and they would literally purge the things that they were going through. Like they literally sweat it out. And it's really hot in those, like, I forget what they're called, like it's like a heated, like, imagine like a tent or like a small room, and people go in there and just sweat it out. And this is what this is making me think of, like just sweating, like purging that energy. That is what's coming through. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever done that, or if you're thinking about doing it. If you think about doing it, protect your energy before doing that. And ask the Archangel Michael, keep your energy shielded so you're not picking up on anything else that people are purging out. But that's what I'm getting here. And ironically, with this Three of Cups, she has like a kind of like a pot that she's swinging back and forth with smoke. I'm telling you. So this like sacred smudging. Some of you guys could even be like yoni steaming. But I feel like this is a gathering of your power back. Is it sickism? What is it? Shucks. I forget what it's called, but I'm getting different spiritual practices, like ancient spiritual practices. I feel like there's going to be a union with yourself. Like you're coming into union with a part of yourself that was once lost. Oh my God, I'm getting another Jhené Aiko song. She says I think it's called Lotus. That's coming through. So the lotus represents enlightenment. It goes from like the muddiest of waters, and it blooms. And I think the blue lotus blooms during the day and closes at night. It's something odd about the blue lotus. I have to go back and look it up. But I strongly feel like you guys, this is a sacred cleanse, a sacred detox. And then you guys connecting with the divine via herbs, smoke, maybe smoke divination, reaching a certain level of enlightenment. That's what I'm getting. It just feels like, it's just making me think of like someone in like a strong meditation, you know, at like a temple or somewhere that's spiritual, even if that's making your place very spiritual, having like a set area where it's just it just makes you tune in. Overall, option 3, you have 3 here twice, 2 here twice. And I strongly feel that you guys could be waking up in the middle of the night by spirit. You guys could randomly be waking up in the middle of the night to meditate, to pray. I'm even seeing someone like on their knees praying. On their, just really connecting with the spirit realm. Devotion, enlightenment. Some of you might feel called to go to a temple. Some of you guys may feel called to fast. I'm seeing all of this. There's a frog, is it it starts with a K. Is it oh my God, I'm blanking. I'm blanking so much. I feel like there's mental clarity that you guys need to like tap into, because you guys have me blanking on a lot of words. I strongly feel like your crown chakra is going to be like getting an activation soon in your heart chakra. Like a blooming of the crown chakra and heart chakra. But I'm strongly getting, like, I think, is it Cambodia? No, I don't know. But what it is, it's basically a part of, like, the frog. Like, it's like a certain, something that the frog gives off that people take. And they basically burn it into themselves or something like that. And it's supposed to give them, like, a detox. But a high. It does something for them. So, like, they'll go through this detox where they're purging things. And then they go through this state of, like, bliss, and they have like spiritual epiphanies. And that's what I'm getting here. So I'm getting like different, like random, like old kind of style spiritual practices that are somehow going to help you, and as well as you guys connecting with Blue Lotus, that herb. I see healing. I see more community. You guys coming together with more like-minded individuals, possibly even not only just soul tribe, like family, friends, like people who feel like family, but a partnership. I see a union here. But that's only going to happen once the heart is being healed. Once you're tapping more into the heart. Okay? And being more in a state of allowing people in your life. Some of you guys may feel like you've done all the healing work. But when it comes to receiving love, like we talked about another option, that could get a little tricky. You might be good at giving love, but receiving love could be a little tricky for you. And that's where this comes in. I'm hearing trust and love. Trust and love. There's different colored lotus flowers that are here on the staircase. I feel like you're being guided towards the answer. You're being guided towards certain people. I mean, you're being guided away from certain people and guided towards certain people. But the key for you guys is to spiral within, go within. Okay? And rest is going to be key for you guys with the Four Swords. So, sleep, rest, taking care of yourself in that way. Option 3, I'm going to use this deck for you guys. I feel called to use this deck. Option 3, what do they need to know, Holy Spirit? The Divine Feminine. So another option had the Divine Feminine. And once again, Divine Feminine is very nurturing and caring, and it's receptive. It sits on its throne knowing that everything that's meant for them is going to work out for them, is going to align for them. So you guys need to tap more into your Divine Feminine energy. Take care of yourself. And release. Look at that. There's something that you guys are going to be releasing and letting go of, okay? This could just be like I'm hearing the emotional or spiritual baggage. I'm hearing Bag Lady by Erykah Badu, like holding on to things that don't serve you anymore, you know? Like, or just holding on to the memory of things that don't serve you. Or finally coming into a state of forgiveness. Karmic path. Yeah. So everything that's been happening for you guys is all in alignment with your soul contract. This is a destined time for you to tap in more. So it's like you have that free will. You can decide to go within and do this work. I'm hearing gentle work, to do this work on yourself, or you can keep repeating the same cycles. Transmute. They want you to transmute the energy. I'm telling you. It's a purge. Transmute this energy. We have the snake here again. So the Kundalini energy, knowledge, wisdom. But I'm also seeing the snake in the release, this like sword, like knife energy, talking about you guys need to cut something off. Like, it could be a snake. It could be someone that you guys know you need to let go of because this person doesn't bring anything but drama. You guys need to let go of something, okay? I also feel like there's just a karmic release, you know, which is making me think of the Violet Flame, Saint Germain, and Lady Portia. There could be something that you guys are releasing that, you know, was a part of your soul contract, okay? Generational curses. It could be something as simple as that, generational curses. Or repeating or releasing something that you keep doing repetitively. You guys are being told to build your strength, okay? Whether that's like martial arts, boxing. You guys are being called to work on your fitness, to work on your body, okay? That might bring you some extra energy. That may even help you to release some stagnant energy with boxing. Let's get you one more card. What was at the bottom of that? Energy work. See? That is what I saw. In meditation, deep meditation, and deep prayer. Working with your chakra system. That's it. You guys need to be like Zen. You guys need to go into your monk mode. It's giving, what was his name? Iron Fist. It's giving Danny Iron Fist, Tai Chi. Like, you guys need to be in your monk energy. Sound healing. And I mentioned Janae Aiko. There you go. That's really connected. Her whole Chilombo album has sound bowls in it. So, side note, if you want to listen to some music and still get that sound frequency in, that's here. My nose is itching. I feel like someone could be nosy. Like, someone could be looking into you guys. That's a side note. Someone could want to know more about what you do. I'm hearing Megan Thee Stallion where she says, don't worry how I do what I do. 10:10 on the clock. Look up 10:10, you guys. It's 10:10 on the clock. Don't worry what I do. I'm not worried about you. So, yeah. So people could be like really curious about your practices and what you're doing, because there's going to be a significant shift in your energy once you guys do this work. If you guys decide to do this work, because you have free will. They want you to spend time in nature. Connect with nature. Ground your energy in nature. Rest. So you guys need to have that balance of rest, energy work, and building strength. Rest, energy work, and building strength. It's all about moderation and balance for you guys. The right people are going to come. The right connections are going to come. You guys need to focus on you. So create a schedule. Even if you need to have ChatGPT help you with your schedule, do what you have to do to level up. I feel like you guys need to bring in more self-care. Rainbow Child here. It says unstoppable. That's what you are. New earth builder, multi-talented, miraculous alchemy. So there's some sort of miraculous event that's trying to alchemize in your life. And she's like jumping through with joy. So they want you to embrace your inner child as well. Rainbow Child. Usually Rainbow Child is, well, that has to do with starseed energy. But sometimes rainbow children are come after a child didn't make it, or, you know, something happened. So we have a lot of rainbow energy here, which I'm connecting with the chakra system. You have a lot of different chakras that are trying to get into alignment, because I'm seeing all the different colors of the lotuses too. And she has different colors in her aura. So you guys want to work with color therapy. We were talking about the new moon in Leo, and look what you guys have. It says peace beyond survival. So this is you guys getting out of survival mode. Taking care of the nervous system, kind of like option 2. Okay. This is a lion and the lamb. And it says peacemaker. Through inner peace, resolving ancient splits. So that's the karmic. I think that's the karmic like contract. You guys are bringing things together. Call back your power. Call back your energy. You guys are staying in your peace. And what do we have at the bottom? Unlock your gifts. So this is going to unlock something for you. If you do this, it's going to unlock for you. Look at the dolphins, which is also soulmate energy and playful energy. So your inner child needs some freedom too. Okay. It says sacred gifts, energy senses, pure love is key. Pure love is key. So stay in a frequency of love. But I'm telling you, this key, it's going to come. Like, you're going to have insight very soon. But it's almost like it's going to be given to you once you raise your frequency and reach a certain level. With the different lotuses, it's almost like a video game. You're going to come into some sort of like epiphany or realization. But you're going to be shown where the fogginess was there and being in survival mode was there. You're going to release all of that. Step into your power. Raise your frequency. And then you're going to get different, like, I'm hearing epiphanies, enlightenment as you go along this path. And then you're going to find the key. It's like a video game. So stay true to it. That's what I'm hearing. Stay true to your healing and your love. Don't let anyone get in the way of that. Don't fall back into old habits. Get rid of self-pity and doubt and move forward. It's onward, upward, and forward for you guys. Thank you. Stay the course. I just said that. So they're talking about this path of enlightenment. Stay the course of enlightenment. Look how he's looking like keep following the path now. Okay? Follow the yellow brick road, Dorothy. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from experiences and keep going. Learn from your experiences, the karmic path, and keep going. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? So Archangel Michael is like, keep doing the work. Like, keep following this path because you're onto something. It's almost, like I said, it's like a video game. They're watching you. Don't get, like, distracted. Oh my God, we just had the dolphins. And it says, don't give up on love. So dolphins are here for you guys. You guys really need to spend time by the water. Work with sound frequency, waves. You get it, water. Energy healing. Maybe even listen to dolphins. Go, you know, if you guys can swim with dolphins, go do that. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. So healing relationships and connections allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. That could be even with yourself in order to receive like a soulmate or soul tribe. It's like love on yourself, tend to yourself, and then give others that love, right? You can't pour from an empty cup, but the synchronicity is that you have 2 dolphins here twice in your reading. So this is soul tribe. This is community. This is soulmates. This is what's trying to come in as well. And the universe might send this help to help you align with your purpose, to give you this key. So be receptive to this playfulness, to this love. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, you guys have no fear. Another option of the same card. It says fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from this disquieting feelings holding you back. So Archangel Michael is like, let's release all this stuff that's blocking you. Let's remove the obstacles. Seeing Ganesha. Let's remove anything that's in your way so that you can move forward and stay the path. It's almost over. Look at the clock. And it says your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. That's beautiful. See, things are working out. I love this. Archangel Michael's coming in and give you guys hope, telling you guys, look, this is temporary. Everything you're going through is for a reason, and we're here with you. Just stay the path, love on yourself, allow people to love on you. You know, keep your life in balance. Make sure you're having fun, but make sure you're resting, okay? Make sure you're taking better care of your body, that and your health, mental, emotionally, and physically. And that really is the message. Stay on your path. There's some good stuff. It's like this key is waiting to be found. But you got to go inward to do it. Stay true to your journey and to your purpose and allow love in. Allow yourself to receive and give love. And just stay in balance. Balance is key. All right? So that's what I have for you guys. If you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe, darlings. But what I love about you guys is you guys chose the shell, which is water element, and you had the dolphins come through. And you actually had the lion come through. And the blue lotus. So you guys had a little bit of all the energies of option 1 and 2 come in for your reading. And I love that for you guys, option 3. This is a very powerful pal. What you need to know is that you're not alone and you're being divinely guided. So trust. Trust that everything is working out. Even when you can't see a way, it's working out. Okay? I love you guys. Once again, comment, like, and subscribe. And let me know if you guys like these lives. Have a good one. I'm off of this thing, you guys. Bye, bye, bye. Let me go back into my, how do I get out of here?